Alright, so first let's do the things required for the plugin, how to use it. First thing is install the plugin. For that, what we need to do is Illustrator, sorry about that, Windows, Utilities, Script. Okay, so that's our scripts panel over here. And under users, the script is the plugin is already installed, but it will not be the case for you. So first we need to install the plugin. What we do is select the user profile, user folder, and right click, reveal in Explorer. So this basically opens the place where we need to have the file. The file is already there, so it will not be there for you. So what you have to do is copy paste the provided file in this folder, and that's it, right? So once you copy it over there, copy paste the file, it will be visible over here, and we have installed the plugin. So you're done with part 1. Now let's move on to part 2. How does it work? What is required for this? Basically, this process has two parts. This is a two-part process. First is set up the data merge, and second is running the plugin. So let's do the setup data merge part. Right. So what we do is I'll just create a new template to demonstrate. And as an example, we use a student mark sheet export as an example. So I have a CSV file, which is a CSV file with marks for 4 students, and the marks in physics, chemistry, maths, English, etc. We'll use this database for our demonstration, right? So first thing first, we need to have the data merge. Sorry, we need to create our template. So I go to File, New Document. I create a new document, and I'll just create a very basic template. Let's say over here, the imaginary school mark sheet, student name here. Okay, it could be anything in the template, blah blah blah, whatever. Let's say we have this and we need to have the mark sheet, so we create a table for the mark sheet. So create a table with 2 and 5, and we create a table something like this, and we call it over here as maths, English, physics, chemistry, IT. Marks, and let's say we have that as center line, and right. Okay, and we save this file, save as mark sheet template. Okay, we have done that. We created a template. Now we need to map it with a data merge. So I have opened the data merge. If you don't see the data merge panel, you can always go to Windows, Utilities, Data Merge, and it will be visible over here. So first we need to do is select the data source. So I click on this three lines over here, burger menu also called, and select the file, which is my marksheet.csv file. Select that and I open it. Says cannot be opened, confirm that a file exists. I'm sorry, it was opened by the Excel program. So this is the data file as you can see it. And just rename it to 56 and make some random changes so that you can see that changes also. Save it and I close it. So let's try it again because it was open in Excel. I select it again and now it has read the file and it has identified the address from it. Cool. So far so good. So we did this, we have done this, and now we are moving on to create the mapping. So first thing, I want my name, the student's name to come here. I select the text and I double click on the name. So it automatically creates that for me. Same thing I repeat for maths. So maths, that is English. So English, that is marks for physics. So physics, that's marks for chemistry. Chemistry, that's marks for IT. So IT. Cool. And I save it. Right. So now the data CSV data is has been read and has been mapped. Let's preview that. So when you click preview, it shows the preview. Then let's say that I want the name to be bold. So I click on that and make it bold. And I want all of that to also be bold. Let's change the font for this. Okay, and when I preview it, shows the preview. I disable the preview and I save it. Right, so I saved the template. So now I have done with the first part, which is mapping the data, and now we go to the final part, which is creating the PDF files for each and every row of data. Right, so we go to the scripts panel now, and the scripts we have the user and our file. What we have to do is just double click on that file name. So it brings up a new dialog box. In this dialog box, we need to specify three things. First thing is what should be the export PDF file name called. PDF file naming should it be called with the name, which is Anil or John or Doe, or shall we use the physics, chemistry marks or English marks? So of course the logical thing is to use the name. So we have Anil.pdf and John.pdf and etc. Second is where you want to export it. So you can select any location where you want to export the files. Let's go and create a new, let's say export 01 for example. Okay, so now it will be exporting the files in 01 folder. And third is what should be the PDF presets. You can use the default one, or if you have any preference, you can use any of this. So let's keep it like that. And if you see over here, we have an export 01 folder, but it is empty. I'll keep it open here so that you can see when the PDFs are being generated. So that's it. I just click on support export PDFs and the script is doing its job and it has created, it gives you a summary that this CSV file was used and it has 4 records and it created 4 PDF files and output it in this particular folder. So as you see over here, we have that output Let me keep the preview on 1 second. So you see this, we have the Anil's mark sheet is over here, and Doe's mark sheet is over here, and John mark sheet is over here, and current mark sheet is over here. So it has created the mark sheet for us, and the task is complete. Cool. So give it a test while, check it out, let me know how it goes. Thank you for watching.